movement since more than 3 decades, and Prabhuji is a very very inspiration. Has given inspiration to so many devotees to come into this process of Krishna consciousness, and he has inspired so many youths also. Prabhuji currently lives in Pune, and there in the temple he renders so many services, and he has served in lots of multiple projects also since last so many years, and Prabhuji has been practicing very very nicely, very very dedicatedly, and very very staunchly, and he is known for his staunch practice of Krishna consciousness. So we are very fortunate. So let us welcome Prabhuji by 3 times loudly chanting. Haribol, Haribol, Haribol.
Where is Mridanga? That song you will show there? Why Vaishnav Thakur will sing. They have another class up sometime? Or they are free only?
No, they have.
What time? What time? 6:30, no? Till then they are free, no? Okay. Hare Krishna. We are taking topic which will be relevant to them also. O he Vaishnava Thakura, Dayar Sagara, Ye Dase Karuna Bhuri. O he Vaishnava Thakura, Dayar Sagara, Ye Dase Karuna Bhuri. दिया पद छाया शुद्ध है अमाया तुम्हारा चरण धरे जय वेगदामी जय दोष शामी जय गुण जय सत्संगा देहो है हमारे खुशी संगे राशे एकाकी हमारा नहीं पाए वाला हरि नाम संकीर्तने एकाकी तुम्हें कृपा करी श्रद्धा बिंदु दिया देह कृष्ण नाम धरे कृष्ण से तुम्हारा कृष्ण दीते पार तुम्हारा शक्ति आजे कृष्ण से तुम्हारा कृष्ण दीते पार আমি তো कंगाल कृष्ण कृष्ण बोले आए तब पाछे पाछे আমি তো कंगाल कृष्ण कृष्ण बोले आए तब पाछे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Vishnupad Paramahansa Parivrajacharya Ashtottara Shatasri Srimati's Divine Grace Abhay Charana Ravinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki ISKCON founder Acharya BBD founder Acharya Savior of the whole world Srila Prabhupada ki Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parivrajacharya Ashtottara Shatasri Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Srila Prabhupada ki अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामचार्य शल हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपिका श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिराज गोवर्धन की ब्रजभूमि श्री वृंदावन धाम की मथुरा पुरी धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र से जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की गंगा मैया की यमुना मैया की भक्ति देवी की श्रीमती तुलसी महारानी की समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा गोविंद देव श्री श्री ललिता विशाखा अष्ट सखी वृंद की श्री श्री गौर निताय की ताय गौर प्रेमानंदे all glories to the assembled devotees all glories to the assembled devotees all glories to the assembled devotees all glories all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swamine Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine मज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरोन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजाता सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
Hare Krishna. So we are extremely grateful and thankful to His Grace Sundarshyam Prabhu to be here. Haribo! Haribo! So he has come from Pune and
he already introduced second introduction is not required
for the new boys.
that for them only he introduced
So anyways, let us welcome Prabhuji wholeheartedly. So as Prabhuji was discussing this song, I was just meditating that how this song tells that all good qualities manifest in an individual by association of advanced devotees, pure-hearted souls. We are getting an opportunity to hear from him here on the foothills of Venkatadri Hill in the holy abode of Radha Govind Dev Ji and Srinivas Balaji. So it's a great good fortune for us, and we'd like to thank him to spare his time because he has come to give time to senior devotees, second years, third years, fourth years. Especially he took out time for all of you also. So let us welcome Prabhuji wholeheartedly by 3 times loudly chanting.
we are combining the time of seniors and time of juniors and having combined class so that same time is serving both the parties. So welcome to our evening discussion on the topic of importance of morning program. I feel it will also be relevant for first years students. So the basics of our life are given in the Vedas, scriptures, which tell that we are not his bodies, we are spirit souls. So we are spiritual in a sense. We are not material. All the people in this world, being materialistically minded, they say that we are material. We are these bodies. Enjoy life. Khao pio, mauj karo. enjoy life, eat, drink, and be merry. And then all their pursuits, endeavors, thoughts, everything in that direction only. But we understand from the scriptures that we are not material in essence, we are spiritual in essence. But body is there for bodily needs. You all are students, you should study nicely. Those who are pass outs, they should do job, business, something, earn livelihood through honest means. Bodily needs are only three: food, clothing, and shelter. We need a house. Generally, you may purchase. Generally, traditionally, their houses were built by the ancestors only. Little bit repairing they would do before rainy season. But nowadays, every generation purchases house. Nowadays, they have gone far ahead. Every generation, every person purchases two, three flats. Keeps changing also. From this locality to that locality, 2 BHK to 3 BHK. Sometimes they shift altogether to another country like US or UK. So, okay, house once in life, one may purchase. Clothes once in a year generally, Diwali, Dasera time. And food is the one which daily we need, 2 times, 3 times. So for all this money is required, one may earn through honest means. That is okay as far as bodily maintenance, and that is all assured for everyone. We don't have to be working very hard for it. Hmm. It is foolishness to think that I work very hard and I maintain myself. And that's what I was telling some time back to some. I'm a brahmachari for more than 25 years. 25 years, how much I earned money? Big zero. Maybe I should say like this, big zero. But was there any shortage of clothes? I think I have good clothes. Was there any shortage of dwelling? I'm outside of my city, Pune, but I have a nice flat for me. Nice fans are there, AC is there, TV is there, sofa set is there. All this is not required, but these things are also there. And then prasad, nice prasad I'm getting. Yeah. I don't take what you all take. For me, they cook separately. I don't take the temple prasad. One other devotee cooks for me. So Krishna arranges everything. So that faith we get through brahmachari life also. So what in essence we are supposed to do as souls is two goals only we have: purification of the heart by glorification of the Lord. The more we glorify the Lord, more heart gets purified. In the material world, material life, people only glorify themselves. See me, see my beauty. I'm so educated. I'm so rich. I'm so beautiful. I'm so this, that. I have big wealth. So people glorify themselves, and that's why they putrefy their existence. They become more contaminated, and they may go to hell by committing sinful activities like meat eating, gambling, illicit sex, intoxication. So thus they go to hell. But devotees are interested in purification of their heart, and they purify their heart. How to purify our heart? Not by glorifying ourselves, but by glorifying the Lord. And what the scriptures say, how much we should glorify the Lord? Ideally 24 hours a day. Kirtaniya Sadahari. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna only, appeared 500 years back to teach us how to practice Bhagavad Gita knowledge in our day-to-day life. Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita philosophy, but he did not follow that philosophy in his own life because he is Supreme Lord. But he comes as devotee 500 years back in Bengal region, Mayapur, and then he taught also. So he said, Kirtanya Sadahari. Krishna in Bhagavad Gita says, Satatam Kirtayanto Mam Yatantascha Drudabrataha Namasyantascha Mam Bhaktya Nitya Yukta Upasate. Satatam Kirtayanto Mam. Always chant my glories. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So this is 24 hours business. Our 24 hours business should not be just being student. 24 hours anyway, no college runs 24 hours. Isn't it? College runs for whatever, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. And then the professors themselves are tired because it's all material science. So they are themselves are tired. They don't want more classes. They are very happy when the vacation comes. They are very happy when the leaves come, Sundays come, like that. And if the boys do mass bunk, they are very happy because that is not their problem. Their salary will come. If they don't come for job one day, their salary may be reduced. But when boys do mass bunk, the boys' problem. Boys will be lagging in their syllabus or whatever. But the teachers will have full payment. They are very happy. Chalo. Boys are very intelligent. They are going for mass bunk. So now we get our payment also, and we also get leaves. So they are also not happy. No material thing can be done 24 hours a day. Like romance, let's say a boy loves a girl like anything, he's mad after her. जीना क्या जीना तो क्या जीना तेरे बिना I cannot live without you. So now let's say the boy and girl are sitting in front of each other. He likes her eyes and she likes his face. So they keep looking. He looks at her eyes, she looks at his face. He looks at her eyes, she looks at his face. How long they will go on? 2 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours, 20 hours, 30 hours. Will they go on forever? Then he'll say, "Kya, what do you look like? Get out." Means he may not say bluntly, directly, but he will say, I'm bored of seeing your same face. Now, a little bit more said, there is some other face behind. This phase of my life of seeing your face is very deadly. So he cannot go on. Same thing with gulab jamun. Let's say your favorite, Srikhand, gulab jamun, any your favorite sweet dish. How many you can take gulab jamun? 1, 2, 3, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100, 200, 500. You will die. If not, you will end up in toilet with dysentery. So none of the material things can go on forever. But spiritual things can go on forever. We are chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Daily for hours and hours. Chanting itself, we may chant 16 rounds. Those who are new, they may chant 1 round or 2 rounds. I don't know how many rounds you chant. But those who are senior, they chant 16 rounds. Those who are more senior, like brahmacharis and all, we chant more. Even 32 rounds can be chanted. On Ekadashi, we chant 64 rounds. And once in a year or twice in a year, we chant 120 rounds, more rounds. So this can be done only spiritually. And we have the same mantra. Mantra never changes. The top 10 songs, top 10 remain, but the songs change. Songs keep changing. 1 year back, whatever were the top 10 songs, they don't remember after. They don't remain after 1 year. Forget about 1 year later. They don't even remain 1 month later. Sometimes not even weekly. Weekly basis also they change because they are all boring eventually. Same movie in the theater, multiplex theater, whatever you call 70 screen, air conditioned. You are given free food and all. How many of you can watch the same movie, whichever Hollywood, Bollywood movie you like, your regional language, Hindi, English, whichever? How long can you see the same movie? Let's say the latest movie, your favorite hero, heroine, villain, everything is director, music director, all are your favorite and best movie, super hit movie. First show is over. Let's say morning 6 to Brahma Muhurta movie. Brahma Muhurta show 6 to 9, then 9 to 12, 12 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 9. 9 o'clock you can take rest. In the theater only, there will be nice sleeping arrangement. And free food will be provided, high class food. And attached toilet bathroom is there, water, drinking water, everything is there. Next day morning as you get up, again first show 6 to 9, then next show 9 to 12. Same, huh? Same movie. How many of you feel that you can go on watching that movie for 1 month? Raise your hand. How many of you can go on with the same movie for 1 week? You will go crazy. You will take the chair which is bolted there, you will uproot it and throw it on the screen, break the screen. Yes or not? And you will break the wall or window if it is latched, and you will break the door, but you will want to go out. Say, I don't want free food, I don't want water and attached toilet bathroom. I'll work hard, earn money, and have my own flat. But I don't want to go on with the same movie.
If the movie consists of Krishna,
Then it is possible. Yes. Otherwise not. So that's what our discussion is. Materialistic thing you cannot go on forever with. But that's what I'm saying. Last 30 years I'm chanting the same Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And I'm feeling why only 16 rounds I chant daily? Why not 16,000 rounds daily? Prabhupada was asked, Prabhupada, is it so that on Ekadashi day we should chant more than 16 rounds? We should not just stop at 16. Generally, every day we chant 16 rounds. Is it on Ekadashi we should chant only more than 16 rounds? Prabhupada said, yes. Why only 16 rounds? Why not 16,000 rounds? किसी के बाप ने एक दिन में 16,000 माला किया नहीं. Bap of all baps, father of all fathers, in chanting is Namacharya Haridas Thakur. He would daily chant 192 rounds, 22.5 hours. He would chant 192 rounds. But even he did not chant 300 rounds every day. And Prabhupada is saying, why only 16 rounds? Why not 16,000 rounds? That's what I'm saying. किसके बाप ने इतना माला किया एक दिन में? किसी ने नहीं. But that means nobody's father has chanted so many. This is Hindi phrase. In English, it is not so decent. whose father has chanted this. But in Hindi, how many of you know Hindi? Yeah, so you understand. किसके बाप में ये हिम्मत है कि एक दिन में 16,000 माला करे? कोई कर ही नहीं सकता. Nobody can do it. So that is what is recommended. Kirtanya Sadhari, 24 hours, all that. But we cannot do. Even brahmachari like me, I don't have job, business, and all that. Only Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. But even if I am told, okay, chalo, you cannot chant 16,000 rounds daily. At least we follow Namacharya Haridas Thakur, chant 192 rounds daily for 22 hours. I say, my God, I cannot. Even if I can super fast, heavy speed, high speed, and I complete in 20 minutes, 20 hours, I will not chant 20 hours. Not possible. I don't have so much purity of heart. You understand? So we cannot do so much Krishna, Krishna, Krishna throughout day. So that's why it is recommended for few hours a day. You do Krishna conscious activities. And which are the best hours? Morning hours. Why? Because that is called as Brahma Muhurta time. Brahma Muhurta means before sunrise, 1.5 hours. Here it is south eastern direction. So sun must be rising early here, somewhere at 6:30 in this period. So something like from 5 o'clock or so, you start chanting or kirtan you do. You can read Prabhupada books. You can discuss Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. These things are very powerful in general. They become more powerful when performed in the morning hours. Why? Because that is called a Brahma Muhurta. Brahma means what? Spiritual. These are spiritual hours. Daytime afterwards, after sunrise and all that, then the mode of goodness begins. It goes on till afternoon also, 11 12 o'clock. Then the mode of passion begins, when people are very active, working hard. They are going for job, business, earning money, all that. You have your college, I will study hard. Then evening, something like after sunset also, they are ignorant hours. Mode of ignorance is active. So that time you feel tired because whole day you have worked. So you are tired and you are feeling drowsy, and you go to sleep also in the night time. So those are ignorance period, mode of ignorance. Then before that passion, before that goodness, and morning period, 1.5 hour before sunrise is called as Brahma Muhurta, spiritual hours. Any spiritual practice done in those hours is more powerful, hundreds of times more powerful than the daytime. Like you have experiment, you do that. You chant any one round of Hare Krishna Mantra. How many of you chant one round minimum? I don't know how many rounds they chant minimum. One. 1 2 rounds. Okay. So you chant in the daytime, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, evening 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. You see the quality of it, the attentiveness, attention, etc. And you chant one round in the early morning hours before sunrise also, 6 o'clock or 5:30, and you see the quality. How many of you feel the morning hours quality will be very high? Yeah, because what, it's Brahma Muhurta, noise in the atmosphere is very less. Hmm. You don't need fan in the early morning hours. It's cool period. And the noise of the vehicles is not there. People are not shouting. People are fast asleep or they are just awakening. So thus those hours are the most potent. Also it is said the demigods, Indra, Chandra, Vayu, Varun, Ganesh, there are 33 crore demigods for our small universe here. So they all travel in the early morning hours in the sky by skyways. So they see anybody practicing Krishna consciousness, whether chanting or he's reading Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, is doing kirtan. They bless such a person hundreds of times. So you get strength of Ganesh with you, you get strength of Shiva with you, you get strength of Kuber with you, blessings of Indra with you, blessings of Agni Dev, Varun Dev, Vayu Dev, all blessings of all the demigods are with you. Devaha Narayana Angajaha. All the demigods are the limbs of the body of Lord Narayan. So when they see that anybody is serving Lord Narayan, that to early morning hours, is sacrificing his sleep. It's not so easy to get up early in the morning. How many of you agree? Is it easy to get up at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning? No. When I was in hostel, I never remained awake in the whole night. That night out concept was not there with me. I would sleep at 10 o'clock, but then I would get up at 6 o'clock. Even in the hostel, when I had my own freedom, I would not be able to get up before 6. But now we get up before 4 also. So they see that somebody sacrificing early morning hours. Sleep is very dear to conditioned souls. Yes or not? During exams, the boys don't sleep so much. They sleep only, depends, 2 hours, 3 hours, sometimes 4 or 5 hours, but not more than that because studies, studies, studies. But after exam is over, they compensate with all interest. Then they will sleep daily 10 15 hours. They have to compensate like that. But every day, if somebody is sacrificing his sleep, getting up early in the morning, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, these demigods become very happy. They bless such a person. That too, we get up in the morning. Morning hours are very good. We take bath, fresh bath, maybe cold water bath. It's very good. We don't put ice in that water, but it's nice water. It's refreshing. Water is a gross element. You know, 5 gross elements are there: earth, water, fire, air, ether. Panchamahabhut. It is gross element, but water is only one gross element which has unique power of touching the subtle body. That is mind, intelligence, false ego. Water can purify your mind. How many of you agree that after you get up, you are quite in hallucination and all that? Sleep is overpowering, but after bath, you become fresh. How many of you experience? So you see how you become fresh. It has only the you in the morning. Yes, your body is in ignorance, but more than that, mind is also in ignorance. Alarm clock, we put it off and we sleep. We don't want to get up, but after you take bath, you are very fresh because water has the power to purify our mind. So thus, taking bath and wearing fresh clothes, hmm, and when and tilak you put, and then you in front of the Lord you bow down. Lord will be so pleased. Yes or not? Your mother is coming at Tirupati station at 1 o'clock in the midnight, and you go there. You reach at 12:30 only, and as soon as she comes, you enter in the bogie, and you go to her seat and you pick up her luggage. And mother is happy or not? She's so happy. My God, my son, you sacrificed your night sleep, and you came. Sorry, I could not have any other train. This was the only train. Sorry to disturb your sleep. I say, oh mother, don't worry. I love you. So everything is fair in love. So Lord, how much more He will be pleased if you sacrifice your sleep. Not that 1 o'clock you have to get up for chanting. That is not Brahma Muhurta time. That is ignorant period. But something like after 4 o'clock, 4:30, we should get up. We should take bath, wear fresh clothes, and start chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So the more you do morning program, better it is. Ideally, we should do all shifts, 3 shifts program. Morning program, afternoon program, evening program, night program also. But we are not so pure. So at least morning program we should do. More you do, better it is. And Krishna becomes very pleased. That is already told. And in ISKCON temple, like here we have Radha Govinda temple. They have visited?
Yeah.
They visited. So you saw beautiful deities. We have every day morning program in all ISKCON temples. Anywhere in the world, 4:30 in the morning, ISKCON temple conch will blow. Shank. Pung. And the curtains will open and Aarti will begin. First Aarti, Mangal Aarti. And all those who are staying inside the temple, brahmacharis, some congregation outside, grihasthas, married couples, they come, children come. So many people come. Those who can get up early in the morning, they all come. And they like to attend that Aarti. So this is very pleasing to the Lord. And bhakti is divided into 9 parts. Bhakti means 9 things we have to do. We have to hear about Krishna, called as Shravanam. We should chant his glories, called as Kirtanam. We should remember Krishna. That automatically happens when you hear about him, speak about him. Naturally, you remember him. Then you should do physical services to the Lord. Then one can do worship of the Lord. One can act as Lord's servant, Lord's friend. One can offer everything to the Lord. One can offer obeisances. So thus 9 ways we can do bhakti. In any ISKCON temple, morning program, if one attends from 4:30 a.m. to around 9:30, 5 hours, one does 60 around 41 of 64 recommended activities, which are nothing but expansion or elaboration of 9 spiritual activities: Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atma Nivedanam. So these 9 things, Srila Rupa Goswami, our one great Acharya, has expanded into 64 limbs of devotional service, like circumambulating the deity. So in the morning, Lord gives arti and all happens. Then Lord is bathed. He's given new clothes, ornaments, dressing, etc. Then darshan opens. We take darshan. Then Prabhupada goes in a palanquin. He goes around the temple, circumambulating the Lord. And behind Prabhupada, all the devotees go. So Pradakshina is over. 3 times we go. Pradakshina is done. Then Lord is bathed during morning program. So then we get Charanamrit. This is another item. Charanamrit. One should sing for the Lord. We have Mangalati, Nasingati, we are singing. One should dance in front of the Lord. We dance in the morning program in front of the Lord. So many of the activities which are told, japa, we chant the holy name of the Lord, we hear the glories of the Lord. Sri Srimad Bhagavatam class, all the temples of ISKCON, they are in Vaikuntha. They are not in the material world. Just like American embassy in India, let's say in Bombay, or Delhi. So it's the American embassy. When you enter inside, you feel like you have entered in America. That is in India only, but because it is American embassy, it appears like America only. So similarly, ISKCON temples, they may appear to be in Tirupati, but that is not in Tirupati, that is in Vaikuntha world, like that. Or anywhere else, Pune, Bombay, Hyderabad, Bangalore, anywhere you go, ISKCON temple you enter, you feel, oh, I have come in Vaikuntha. Lord is there, devotees are there, prasad is there, singing the glories of the Lord. So this is the beauty. Automatically 41 limbs out of 64 limbs happen if we attend morning program. And also, this morning program was started by Prabhupada only in ISKCON way back in 1965. When Prabhupada went to America after 1 year of hard struggle, he started ISKCON organization. At that time, very new people, many hippies, they did not know much, and devotional activities are going on, devotees are going out for Harinam Sankirtan. So eventually Prabhupada sent disciples different places, to West Coast, that is San Francisco, then Montreal, then London, and then Australia, Japan, and all that. So when the devotees had gone to France, Paris, I think, so there His Holiness, one of the top leaders of ISKCON, Prabhupada's right hand kind of, His Holiness Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, he was a grihastha that time. He was staying with his wife there. Then other couples were also there, two, three, four. They were scattered in Paris city, here, there. But together they could not afford one flat or something where they could rent it out and stay together. So they one couple here, one some 5 kilometer away, some 10 kilometer away. So they were all getting up in their places, like Tamal Krishna Maharaj. He's a Prabhu, Grahastha. He would get up, he and his wife, they would take bath, they would wear fresh clothes, tilak, and they would start chanting till around 6 o'clock. They both would chant together. Then he would continue chanting, but wife had to cook bhoga for the Lord. She would go inside the kitchen, she would boil the milk, add some dry fruits in that, and then afterwards she would bring and offer to the deities photos of the Lord with tulsi and all that, offer praise. So that time Maharaj alone, he would be chanting, wife is doing this preparation, etc. And that's it, some Mangal Arati, only two of them. So when Prabhupada came, there was a discussion that, Prabhupada, we are feeling very weak spiritually. So they're discussing what to do. Why can't you be together? No, they are there, they are here. So then ultimately they both decided, let us have something called as morning program in ISKCON. So what is that morning program? Devotees will come together in temple. 4 o'clock they will get up, and 4:30 they are ready. They will come, Prabhuji's, males in the dhoti kurta, tilak, etc., and females in sari, etc. So they will come together and they will glorify the Lord. Mangal Arati, Guru Ashtakam, Namam Vishnu prayers, and then Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Hare Krishna Mahamantra, then Narsimha Arati, Tulsi Arati, followed by some prayers, chanting of 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, then Shringara Darshan for 5-10 minutes, then Guru Puja for 15-20 minutes, followed by Bhagavatam class of 50 to 60 minutes. So this was all morning program chalked down by both of them, and that was implemented. And that gave such strength to devotees, like unimaginable strength. Early morning hours are very quiet hours, very powerful hours. Many students get up in the morning and study, isn't it? And the concentration is more because hardly any noise, disturbance, pollution around. Many people get up early in the morning for jogging, fresh air, and when you jog, it is good for body. Early morning, people go for some other exercises also, groundwork, ground playing, or boxing, or whatever skills, arts they want to learn. Early morning hours, some people learn driving. They practice in the morning hours because traffic is less. In traffic, they are not confident. Early morning hours, they get confidence. So those early morning hours, if we practice Krishna consciousness, then it is very, very powerful. Mm. So then Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Naham Tishta, not Bhagavad Gita, in other place, Naham Tishtami Vaikunthe Yoginam Hridayeshuva Tatra Tishtami Narada Yatra Gayanti Mad Bhaktaha. I don't reside in Vaikuntha. Lord Narayan is telling to Narad Muni, Naham tishtami Vaikunte. Oi, Lord doesn't stay in Vaikuntha. Yoginam Hridayeshua. I don't reside in the hearts of yogis also. Then where do you reside? Which is your residence? Tatra tishtami Narada. I stay there. Where? Yatra gayanti madbhakta. Wherever my devotees come together and sing my glories. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Very, very powerful. When I was in first year of engineering, second semester, that was, I don't remember the month, maybe March, February of 1996. So one day, it was Sunday, I believe. So holiday, no college. So I went for hair cutting. I was a college student. I had hair. Now we have shaved it, but that time. So then the saloon was there. After hair cutting, I was going back to hostel to take bath and all that. I had not taken bath also. So suddenly one senior ISKCON devotee, student only, my senior also. I was in first year of engineering. He was in second year of engineering. I was in electrical. He was in chemical. So he saw me. I say, hey, you are here. Come for Mangal Arti. I said, Mangal Arti? I cannot come. I am dirty. I just went for hair cutting. I have to take bath. He said, no, no, no problem. Come. I said, how can I come? No, no, no problem. You sit behind. So he literally took me, heavily inspiring me powerfully. So then I went. I thought, okay, he's saying he's senior. He knows things. I told already that I have not taken bath. He said, no problem. I said, okay. So I went, and there Mangal Arati was over in that youth center, but Nursing Arati was going on. So I sat there. Somebody was leading Nursing Arati, and everybody else was singing behind. So then I liked it. I attended only Nursing Arati there. Altar was open. It was morning. I don't know what time it was. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning, and I only attended Nasimati, but I liked it so much. And though I was not taken bath, I was contaminated after hair cutting, but I liked it very much. So I thought this is very nice morning program. And they proposed me, why don't you shift with us in our youth center? I said, really, we can stay? Yeah, whatever rent you pay in hostel or outside room, and pay whatever you pay for what do you call food stuff, mess, that same thing you can pay here, no problem. And done. So I thought, wow, very good. With these boys who are so pure, I will also stay and I will also learn something spiritual. So then I moved in with them in July of 1996. And it was a very wise decision, very nice decision, and very helpful like that. So early morning hours, if we give to Krishna, he becomes very happy. It is the time or period when the devotees come together, that too in front of their lordships, whatever, the Krishna, and we glorify the Lord, and thus we get higher test. Early morning hours, we do Krishna conscious activity. It is very, very powerful. And Prabhupada recommended it, and all of us do it. We have been doing. It's very, very helpful. This is about morning program in short. Any question on this? It's a little difficult in the beginning. Alone, it is difficult to chant. How many of you must be staying in hostel? Is it easy to chant in hostel? No. You have to look, hope nobody is watching. What will the boys say? Hey, पागल हो गए क्या? Are you mad fellow? How can you chant? बाबा हो गए क्या तुम? साधु हो गए क्या? Don't chant. This time is for fun. I heard in the hostel there is a free, what they call, online LAN, huh? And unlimited. And somebody was telling me 99% of the usage is watching all dirty things on movies and all that. Boys do that. And 1% they use that LAN connection for studies, something fruitful, which is actually the LAN connection is given for studies only. But 99% or more usage is for porn movies and wasting time, all dirty things boys keep watching. So in hostel, it's very difficult to chant the Hare Krishna mantra, even one round. First of all, getting up is difficult. The boys also sleep late, so you cannot sleep early. So you cannot get up early then. And even if you are awake, then you feel hesitation to chant because everybody will make fun of you. Pagal ho gaye kya? Are you mad? So they will do like. But in temple or in a youth center, if you are staying, if you are not awake by 6 o'clock, devotee will wake you up. Arey Prabhu, very late. Get up. Hmm? Here, what time you got up today? Today you came or what? You were in a train?
No, no, we got up at
4 o'clock. See, you attended Mangaladya? Oh, great. See, how many of you got up in a year 2, 3, 4, 5 times at 4 o'clock before? Before nobody got up. Before. No, never. So that's what I'm saying. It is so difficult to get up. 4 o'clock? It is midnight. But for us, it is quite late in one sense. So you see, in the association of devotees, it becomes very easy. They will wake you up. They will help you to sleep early first. In hostel, to sleep also before 11 o'clock is not so easy. Boys are awake, tubes are on, and so much noise. The sometimes common hall is open, boys are playing tennis there, and TV is on, what not. So we need association of devotees, and in their association we should chant holy name, we should sing, we should dance, we should discuss Krishna Katha, Krishna Bhagavata, Bhagavatam. That purifies heart. And apart from that, our daily duties go on. Daytime, your college is at 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock. 8 o'clock. So morning program goes on till 7 o'clock, 7:15 maybe. Then you take breakfast and then push off to your college. Do college till evening. So morning for Krishna, evening for studies. That is the principle in our Jet Age Gurukul, we call our youth centers. Like that. When I was in charge for NIT Warangal from 2006 January till 2010 around. So there the boys had concern the Prabhu, what about our studies and all that. I said okay, let us decide. So what I told them, so Monday to Friday, for these 5 days, working day or not working days, weekdays, you all will study minimum 1 hour. You come back, NIT Warangal, college ends at 5 o'clock. So 5 to 9 minimum, you have 4 hours. In that minimum your 1 hour you have to study. Is it okay? They said yes. That is very easy. And then I said Saturday you have to study morning 10 to 1, and then 2 to 5. How many hours? 6 hours. Similarly Sunday also 10 to 1, 2 to 5. How many hours? 6. So 6 plus 6, 12. 12 in week ends, and weekdays 5. How many hours? 17 hours. Is that okay? They said this is more than enough. 17 hours. Hardly any engineering in NIT or IIT student studies, isn't it? Very generally they study very less. So they said this is good enough. So I said okay, fine. And in that also I felt sometimes they may not be able to study in the youth center, because sometimes they are somebody is playing karta. So one who is studying, he feels, "Arey, what am I doing? I'm wasting my time. Let me go also and learn Mridang Kartal, sing with him." So I told them after college you should not come to youth center. You go directly straight to hostel only. And in hostel first year boys are there. With them you chant one round of Hare Krishna Mantra. We call it as even RC. Every day, one round chanting. I don't know what you call here. Maybe the same word. Same word. So you chant one round with them and discuss for 5-10 minutes maybe. Or every day one round is enough. Once in a week you can discuss some from Prabhupada book for 10-15 minutes. And after that 15 minutes of chanting. Let's say 5 o'clock your college is over. 5:15 you reach in hostel. 5:15 to 5:30 you chant one round with the first year boys, 1, 2, 3, whatever. In their room only now you study. Let the first year boy study his subject, whatever subject first year subject, and you are in second year, third year, or whatever it is. You study your subjects. So both of you, or three of you, four of you, 2, 3, 4, 5 first year student, and one senior, second year, third year devotee. So they all will study 5:30 to around 7. How much? Or at least 6:30, 1 hour. So you will not study 1 hour in the youth center. You will study in hostel only. That will help the first year boy also to study 1 hour. Otherwise, that fellow also has a problem. He wants to study, the other friends in the hostel, they say, "What is nonsense? Why are you studying so much?" They will make fun of him. They don't allow him to study also, they don't allow him to chant also. Neither material, not spiritual, nothing. All want to go to hell. So you study. So boy also will fail. So like that, I told them. And 6:30 or 6:45, you leave hostel. You come to youth center. 7 o'clock around. You take your dinner. After 7:30, if you want, you can study more. You have time till 9, 9:15. Or else if you want, you can do your clothes washing, or you can study Prabhupada books, learn Kartal, Mridang, whatever you want to do. That's it. And though they did like that. And amazingly, every student devotee in our youth center was studying almost 17 hours minimum. Except final year boys. Final year boys said, "True, what is this? 17 hours is not required." I said, "Why?" They said, we have only project, final semester it was. So we don't have to study so much. Then I said, "How much you have to study?" You discuss, all final year students. They were 4, 5, 6 of them. I said, you all decide, and that much you have to study. So they came up after some time. They said 6 hours, in a week. I said 6 hours. That is very less. They said, no, Prabhu, project doesn't require so much. 6 hours is good. I said, okay, then 6 hours minimum you have to study, nothing less than that. So they were studying 6 hours, but all second years, third years, they were studying 17 hours minimum. And when the vacation, what you call holiday would come in between, then the more, then also 6 hours minimum that day holiday. So thus some boys would study 30 hours per week, some 35. One was studying almost 40 hours also. He was very studious. In the first semester, first year, he was staying in hostel, computer science in NIT Warangal. So then he got 22nd rank. Second year, third semester, he shifted inside the voice. He became topper of computer science in NIT Warangal that semester. Fourth semester, topper. Fifth semester, topper. Sixth semester, seventh, eighth, all throughout topper. So he said, Prabhu, from where to where? I was 27th ranker. You brought me to first ranking. I said, no, 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 not me. Our process is very powerful. So you become the best devotee and you become the best student. Now he's in US, in San Jose. He's working there. He's married. He has a daughter. He stays there. He meets me sometimes when he comes to India. Like that. So we can achieve both, best of both the worlds. This world, we will not lack in studies. The experiment shows in all my friends and also many of them. One of my friends, he was getting second class earlier in first year and second year. Third year, he shifted in the voice. He got first class like that. And I think finally he got a distinction also. So the scores improve. Goal is not to improve the score, academic score, but that will improve. Because the morning hours, we may say, "Arey, we are wasting our time, isn't it? Every day morning, 2 hours, 3 hours, you are just chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. No studies only. Hmm. So we are wasting time. It is not called wasting of time, it is called investing of time. Just like when you are drawing with a sketch, with a pencil, after some time the pencil becomes blunt. So what you do, you stop sketching and you put the pencil inside the sharpener, you sharpen it, it takes 1 or 2 minutes, and then with that very pointed pencil, when you start doing your sketch further, how it comes very high class. So that's why that stopping of sketching and putting the pencil inside sharpener, that is not called as wasting of time, it is investing of time, investment. And it will come with double, triple, quadruple multiplication. Multiple benefits will be there. So nobody can lie. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Partho Dhanudara, Tatra Sri Vijaya Bhutir, Dhruva Nitir Matir Mama. Wherever there is Krishna, the master of mystic powers, and wherever there is Arjun, the devotee, wherever Lord is there and devotee is there, four things are bound to be there. They are must. Tatra Sri, there will be all opulence. In ISKCON, Prabhupada started ISKCON by going to West with how much money? Only 40 rupees. Now, what is the ISKCON's property? One temple is 100 crore, 200 crore. In Mayapur, we have one temple coming up 600 crore rupees. One temple. Monthly expenditure, devotee is saying it will be 1 crore rupees. Monthly expenditure in our temple. That Mayapur temple. And in our Pune and all, monthly expenditure is almost it is 15 lakhs, 50 lakhs, no, 50 lakhs, it is more now. It is almost 70-80 lakhs. Means 3-4 temples are there together in Pune. So monthly expenditure goes to 90 lakhs around for 3 temples. So per head you can say one biggest temple will take 40-50 lakhs in VCC. So thus so much money came. Tatra Shri Vijay, there will be victory there. I was telling in the morning class, we have one Guinness Book of World Record. 106 country people simultaneously coming together and performing one activity, yoga. We defeated Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India. He had earlier record of Guinness Book of World Record, some yoga practice by several country people. But we took his permission, sir, we want to surpass you. We want to break your record. Is that okay? He said, yes, go ahead, no problem. You will increase the glory of India. We are happy. So he gave permission and we had that performance. All the people of Guinness Book of World Record, they came and they recorded everything and it became a record, Guinness Book of World Record. 106 country people coming together performing one activity of yoga, etc. So Tatra Shri Vijaya Bhuti, there will be extraordinary power there, and Niti, there will be all morality. So we don't miss at anything if we surrender to Krishna, if we at least give our morning hours to Krishna. You are never the loser by giving your time, energy, money, resources to Krishna. But the gain is too much. Gain is too much. Yes, any question? No question. That means everything was well understood or nothing was understood. I hope the second is not the possibility because you are all intelligent boys of IIT Madras. So everything was understood. Things I spoke and things I did not speak, that also you understood. You are very intelligent students. So no questions? Yes. What's your name? Shlok. Jai. So Shlok should know 1,000 shlokas at least. That means to start with. Afterwards you can learn 10 lakh slokas. Hmm.
Any inability to attend the morning program or the bhajan sangha or any association with devotees, is there any compensation for that by chanting more rounds? Or can we compare between the more attending the morning program or chanting more rounds? Let's say there is an inability to do that. Then what should
They take help of devotees. Reveal your heart that Prabhu, I am not able to get up in the morning. They'll ask you why. Because I sleep late in the hostel, something. So they will give you some options, something they must be having answers. They may invite you to stay in the voice one night. I don't know that hostel rules. Sometimes they have a night out something, what they call night pass. So you can feel that you can stay in youth center, or they will call you up in hostel to wake you up. Something they will give solution, and that you follow. No need to worry about that which happened in the past, like you could not attend one morning program. Now compensation is you do evening program in one sense. Evening you come to youth center and you do, but then what happens, evening our students may be studying, may not be there having some kirtan bhajan going on. Sometimes it may be there but not every day. That's what our formula is: morning for Krishna and evening for studies. So they are likely to be studying, and even if you are inspired and you do kirtan with some devotee, other student devotees may feel, "Hey, Prabhu, that is in the morning, what are you doing?" All that thing. So you ask the devotees, the local devotees will know what to do. Yes.
Daily we do bhajans in the evening.
Acha, daily you do, huh? Bhajans, how many hours?
20 minutes.
Okay. One bhajan. One bhajan, huh? Okay, okay. Nowadays facility for online is there. Nothing in comparison to offline. But in case some very pressing thing, you are not able to leave hostel and you feel, oh, I'm missing it, what to do, then you can arrange, you can request them, arrange it on Zoom or whatever, Google link, and you attend in the hostel itself. Other times you ask them. I don't know your dynamics of your life, so you ask them, they will help you. They know your situation, lifestyle, everything. They'll help you.
do? One more thing. What happens is, since 5 months I'm practicing spirituality because of the association of devotees, I'm clearly seeing a difference between the way other material people are living. I mean, currently I was in material people, and how spiritually people are living. There's a huge difference.
Gulf of difference.
Yes. So now since I'm chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, it gives a different confidence. But because of that, I'm taking pride in the Mahamantra. So
Oh.
in the morning, I feel like there's corridor, there's no one Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. I feel I take pride in that. Is that wrong?
But the pride you should know is glory of Krishna's holy name. It is not your own glory. You should feel fortunate. You should never feel proud. You should feel fortunate. I am so fortunate. Staying in hostel as a student of IIT Madras, I have the fortune to chant the holy name. And I am purifying all the hostel rooms, corridors, gardens, and wherever we go. But don't take care. In the college, don't chant loudly. The teachers will say, you are becoming our teacher. So they may not like it. So, but in hostel maybe okay, but then also other boyfriends, I don't know how will they react. Somebody may have objection. Somebody may complain about you to rector, warden, something like that. So take care of those things. But certainly there is a difference, surely. In fact, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Ya Nisha Sarva Bhutanam, Tasyam Jagrati Sanyami. What is daytime for materialist is the night time for spiritualist. Hmm? Like now in your hostel, I'm sure some boys will get up at in the they will come from college, they will sleep. They'll get up at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Maybe they will go to mess, they will eat something, 8 o'clock or something. Then they will open their internet world, or somebody will go out in the dhaba or theater, God knows where all they go. So their day has begun. At what time? 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. And for us now, my God, morning we got up at 3:30. Now 8, 8:30, 9 o'clock, we are tired. We want to take rest now. And we arrange also by 9, 9:30, 10 o'clock, we are fast asleep. And they are awake. And then by morning, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, they are very tired. Whole night they are awake. So, okay, both ho gaya. Now I have to go for college also. Now let me take rest. And they go to take rest at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. And we get up, our alarm rings 3 o'clock, 3:30 or 4 o'clock. And we get up, take bath. Day has begun. Their day has ended and our day has begun. It is day and night difference. Like India and America. Now it is 6:30 here. But in Boston, now mm, it will be there 5 p.m. No, 5 a.m. 5 p.m. No, sorry, 8. 1 and 10 hours, 10 and a half hours behind, lagging. So it is 8 a.m. there. Their day has begun. And our day is almost ending. We want to take rest now. So just like Western civilization and Eastern civilization, similarly, hostel life, materialistic life, and spiritual life, they are opposite to each other in one sense. For us, meat and all is so bad. And outsiders, people talk meat, it has high proteins. Should eat meat and become very powerful. Like that. All nonsense. Exactly opposite. Many things are very, very opposite. Sex for procreation, not for recreation. But in the outside world, sex. I'm married now. My wife is sex machine. Day in and day out, have sex with her. So this is crazy civilization. And many people don't even worry about marrying or not marrying. They go outside marriage only, extramarital affairs. You must have seen. I don't know. IIT Madras maybe is little prestigious, but SRM and all, if you go, my God, daytime boys and girls are having illicit sex in the college campus. And one girl and boy were caught like that. So they found out her details and all went from college side to the father of that girl, that sir, your daughter was found in very less clothes with the boy. She was almost into sexual activity with a boy. So what is this? And then he shouted, the father on phone, what nonsense? Do you think she's a minor? She's a major. She knows what is good for her. How dare of you to blame my daughter? And the college authorities are wondering, my God, we are trying to help you and you are shouting on us only. The college authorities were silenced by the father. And I heard in SRM college, not SRM, VIT Vellore, I think, in the form only it is written for girls. In case during her hostel stay in this college period, if she becomes pregnant, college authorities are not responsible. Father has to sign. Yes. If my daughter becomes pregnant during her hostel stay in these whatever 3, 4, 5 years, college authorities are not responsible. That means how many girls must be becoming pregnant? How much sex? How many contraceptives? All nonsense goes on. So take care. You are most welcome to shift with us in our youth center. It's all of you like that in your second year and all that. I don't know what are the rules. Compulsory hostel, not compulsory. So you decide with your seniors and find out what could be done. Any other question? Yes.
Prabhuji, like initial days we are like enthusiastic about morning program, but gradually that becomes mechanical. So how to avoid that?
Make it electrical. See, after first year, as far as I know, in all engineering colleges, change of branch is allowed. Yes or not? No, you are not allowed. Acha, in IIT it is not allowed. Acha, no. Then see, na, very good. I was all throughout electrical. First year to final year only electrical. I knew in advance only that mechanical will be very bad. I'll have to change to electrical. So why not from day one only, first year only? I entered in electrical branch only. So I give high current. Because 4 years of solid electrical. It's not 22,000 volt, little less. 21,108 volt. That much only we give current. Like that. Did you feel current or not in the class? All there is to electrical. Not electrical branch, electrical spiritual practices. So if you are feeling mechanical, that means your approach to spiritual life is material. You may think it is spiritual. I am chanting Hare Krishna. No. Externally it appears spiritual. Internally it is material. That's why it is becoming mechanical. If it is internally also spiritual, then you will have electrical effect. आप करंट मारोगे, झटका मारोगे दूसरों को. जो भी आपके संग में आएगा उसको करंट मिलना ही मिलना है. He will find himself electrified. Electric guitar is there ना? देखा है कैसे आवाज आता है? So, gulf of difference between normal guitar and electric guitar. My God, it gives such a kind of current. Not that kind of current, electric shock, but just by hearing the sound, it gives some kind of current internally. So like that, your spiritual practice will be. If it is spiritual internally also, it will never become mechanical. Mechanical, it is becoming, that means your approach to spiritual practices is material. Now find out why it became material, where it is material. Something is wrong somewhere. Yes, any other?
Prabhu, if you find that it's becoming material due to some desire, how do they deal with that?
Due to some?
Desire or something.
Which desire?
Maybe extra concentration if you have to study in that.
That will automatically be achieved. These are all byproducts. Getting good scores, more concentration, these are all automatic if you practice Krishna consciousness. All these are side benefits. No need to focus on them exclusively. This is automatic. Arjun was great archer or not? Was he focused and very concentrated? You know that story. The toy bird was kept on the top of a tree and everybody was told not shoot the arrow but pull the arrow, and they were asked, what do you see? Yudhishthira say, I see the parrot, means that bird, I see the tree, sky. Then, no, 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 stop it. Then Duryodhan was tried. Bhima, when Arjun's turn came, he pulled the arrow, said, wait, what do you see? I see the eye of the bird. What else you see? Nothing. Really? Don't you see the tree? Don't you see the sky? Don't you see me? No, Gurudev, I see only the eye of the. Said, shoot. Exactly, it hit the eye of that. It was not parrot, it was not bird, it was a toy bird made up of earth. It fell down also, and everybody clapped. Wow, what a amazing shooting, like that. So you have very high concentration. There is no distraction. Then what remains? Only concentration. So don't worry about other goals. They will automatically. We already discussed. Victory is yours only. Devotee will be most victorious. Any field they enter in, any means not wrong fields, but all other fields, whether academics or business or job, they have what they call in job appraisal or performance incentive. Incentive is I think that, but appraisal they have I think. Every year they have employees. Huh? Promotion is the outcome, but for promotion they see the appraisal or what they call performance of the employee. They have some technical terms, but whatever it is. So they see how each employee has flourished in this 1 year, 365 days. And many devotees got nice awards, that appraisal. And promotion, all these things is secondary. That automatically happens. No need to worry about it. Yes. Any other? So we'll end here. 6:30 you have class, no? Yes. 6:30 you're supposed to have class. It's already 6:45. Should we end? Should we end means those first years they have separate class. For second year, final years, I mean senior devotees will continue. Okay, or you have any question? Okay, so you have class somewhere else, no?
We'll meet after maybe half an hour, 45 minutes.
Okay,
Take a break.
but you can take a break. So for seniors, we'll continue. Mode of goodness discussion is there. Filling sadhana card also. This is not so much for first years. First years can proceed. Hare Krishna. Happy to meet you, Slow. Where are you from?
Maharashtra.
Really? Jai Maharashtra. Yes, I'm from Maharashtra only. So there we keep shouting, Jai Maharashtra, Jai Maharashtra. Like that. I will not say Shivaji Maharaj ki Jai. But Say Hare Krishna Mahatma. Yes. So filling the sadhana card. This is very important. All the counseling system, mentorship, or whatever that systems are, that is nothing but an ignorant and passionate sadhaka to be brought to the level of goodness minimum. So for this, sadhana card is very important. It talks about spiritual side and not material side, but something related to our body. What time we sleep, what time we get up, and daytime rest. So we should sleep before 10, ideally. 6 hours of solid sound rest in the night itself. Daytime rest is useless according to Ayurveda. Only in Grishma Rutu, two season. Entire year is divided into 6 seasons. Grishma, Varsha, Sharad, Hemant, Shishir, Vasant. So 2 months each. So Grishma Rutu, something like you can say May, June, something like that. Grishma begins. So for those 2 months, because it's very hot, it has some connection with sleep or something. So you are allowed to sleep half an hour max, according to Ayurveda. Otherwise, other 5 seasons, that means 10 months, one should not sleep in the daytime. Daytime sleep is useless according to Ayurveda. How many of you sleep in the daytime? So you have to overcome it. So you should sleep early in the night and have nice sound sleep of 6 hours, 6.5 hours is okay. Whatever you need. Generally, at our age group, 6 hours. If you have hard working lifestyle, you're lifting cartons, a lot of cooking you do, vessels you wash, each vessel of 5-10 kg, like that. Then it's okay. You can sleep for 6.5, 7 hours. So night time we should sleep before 10 o'clock and morning we should be awake by 4 o'clock. Prabhupada says that all our students all over the world they get up by 4 o'clock, 4 a.m. and they attend Mangal Artri at 4:30 in ISKCON temple. So thus we should get up early in the morning and daytime zero rest. So this is body score. All these three combinedly should lead to 80% score minimum. So if you don't sleep in the daytime, 100% marks you get. And you sleep before 10 o'clock, get up by 4 o'clock, you get 100 out of 100 in body score. And secondly, if you sleep late in the night, that's a sign of passion. Hmm. And if you get up late in the night, that is sign of ignorance. So thus, to control, curb, restrict your passionate and ignorant tendencies, sadhana card is introduced. Little bit minor differences may be there in what time, but generally it is a fixed pattern. So that is body score, and soul score has reading, hearing, and chanting. What time you complete your chanting? Prabhupada said 16 rounds at a stretch before 10 a.m. is the best japa. That means maximum 8 a.m. you can begin your japa. 8 to 10 non-stop without any interruption. You chant 16 rounds. Generally, we do before by 8 o'clock. Our 16 rounds are over. Something like 5:30 to 7:30 in college in ISKCON temples, and youth center generally 4:45 to 6:45, 2 hours. So your 16 rounds should be over. So that means that is japa timing ending. We should not keep chanting remaining for the daytime. That is not so good. Sometimes it's okay. You are sick. Sometimes you are traveling that time. Then it's okay, but that should be rare. These are exceptional days. These are exceptions. Exception is allowed, but exception should not become the rule. Every rule has an exception, but exception should not become a rule. That means you are too haywire, means too disturbed in your lifestyle. Lifestyle should be regulated. This is an early to bed, early to rise makes one healthy, wealthy, and wise. Mm. Drop by drop makes into ocean. Slow and steady wins the race. These are all slogans, proverbs promoting the mode of goodness. The slow and steady wins the race from that rabbit and tortoise, running race. So rabbit ran like anything in passion. Then he got tired because so much he ran, and he thought that tortoise is a slow fellow. He will never be able to make it to me. Forget about reaching the border. I'm a little tired. I'll take a rest for 10-15 minutes. Then I will. The border is nearby only. So he took rest, but the tortoise thought I'm slow. So he kept walking slowly, slowly, slowly. After a few hours, he saw that rabbit is sleeping by the side of the road. He said, I cannot afford to sleep. I'm a slow guy. We kept walking, walking, walking. He reached the border. After some time, the rabbit got, hey, what is it? He ran and he saw tortoise had already reached. So slow and steady wins the race. Fast and unsteady is passion. and slow or no go, inactive, that is ignorant fellow. So one should be in the mode of goodness. That is what is the goal of sadhana card, to bring you at least to the mode of goodness. So japa time, japa should be over by 7:30 in the morning itself. That means before you leave for college, all 16 rounds should be done. And there should not be just 16 rounds, there should be 16 good rounds. Prabhupada says 16 good rounds, attentive quality chanting also. That means 27,648 holy names uttered, pronounced clearly, and heard attentively. That should be the goal. When you come to the mode of goodness, it is natural. When we are in ignorance, the tongue is attacked. Are Krishna, 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 Ram, Ram, Ram. He became Ram Bhakta. In wakeful hours, he is Krishna Bhakta in ISKCON. And when he is chanting in the morning, he become Ram Bhakta. Ram, 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 Ram. And he's saying Ram, Ram or Alam, Alam. Why did the alarm ring in the morning? And I got to... So sleep attacks, means ignorance attacks our tongue. Hmm? The tongue slips, slurs, like that. And in the passion, the mind is attacked. The ears are attacked. We are not able to hear only. Two ears are there, but can't hear. It goes and does lot of paropkar. Everybody else is not able to sleep in japa, and they hear your japa very clearly pronounced. But you yourself are failure. You cannot hear it. Paropkar is happening, but Janma Sarthak is not happening because you are not able to hear, because mind slips. Gross body SL double EP slips, and subtle body SL IPS slips. Both sleep only, but the difference is there. Mind slips. Just like if I'm walking and I slip, will I be in the same place? No, I'll be displaced. Slip means what? I was here, I slipped. So I was here, it will be some few centimeters, few inches, could be few feet away also. Isn't it? So we were going on with Harinam and suddenly we slipped and we are on some other subject matter. Mind is focused. We can't sleep. Passionate fellows cannot sleep while chanting Harinam. Means they cannot sleep like this, but the mind sleeps. Isn't it? So that should be curbed. So that's our overall lifestyle in the mode of Buddha. That's why we take bath twice a day. How many of you take 2 baths a day? It's very helpful. You can take 3 also, but not so much required. 2 is good enough. So you become fresh. You wear fresh clothes. You clean the room. How many of you clean your room every day? So that is not good. I had made one chart for the mode of goodness index. Modes index. You got it? I think there are 30, 35. It's a Excel sheet. Here, one after other, the point. Nail cutting. How frequently you do. Clothes washing. Chadar washing. Bid bag washing. Hmm? How many of you have seen that chart at least? You have it in your youth center, yeah. Years before, they had asked me to speak in one youth meeting Saturday in NVCC. So then I already had something. I added more thing. So it became wonderful. So you can check for yourself. It is to be checked not once in life. Every few months you can check, because our lifestyle keeps changing. Sometimes we may be more in the mode of goodness, but after 4 5 months you might have gone in passion. You might have gone in ignorance. Regular check is required. We need to test it. So chanting time, then reading Prabhupada books. Daily we should read, ideally 1 to 2 hours. Prabhupada says 24 hours. You should read my books. I do that. I do that. 2 times he says. You can hear the Tokyo lecture of Prabhupada. In Tokyo he gave. Amazing. 24 hours you should read my books. I do that. I do that. Amazing. So reading Prabhupada books daily. In Marathi there is saying Vachal tar Vachal. Vachal means first, if you become literate, and second Vachal means bachoge. Padhoge to bachoge. If you become literate, you will survive in life. If you are illiterate, you don't learn how to read, how to write, then you will perish. You will die. You will become a coolie. You will become a mason, a worker. You understand? So become literate, study books, and then earn a lot of money. You'll survive. So like that same thing in Prabhupada books. If you read Prabhupada books, padhoge to bachoge, you'll remain in ISKCON. Hmm? Because lot of ups and downs will come in life, a lot of upheavals you will see in life. Like when I was a student, we were 8 of us who were in same college, Bhati Vidyapeeth College of Engineering. Myself, Shankar Pandit Prabhu, Sri Guru Charan Prabhu, then Pavan, Patit Pawan Prabhu, Vrajanand Prabhu. 8 of us. So 8 of us were students. Only one said that I will be marrying after some years. That means after BTech, then job, and then after few years he will marry. So he wanted to be grasta. 7 of us wanted to be brahmacharis. Then after our BTech was over, I myself and Sri Kuchanbu, we were academically 1 year junior. Others were in third year, we were in second year. And they were in final year, we were in third year. When they passed out, we were in final year. But anyway, so 7 of us were there. We were planning to be brahmacharis, wanted to be brahmacharis. So after they passed out the next batch. Apart from we two, so the two of them said, no, 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 we will not join as a brahmachari. We will go for MTech. So they went for MTech. I think one of them did PhD also, and then they decided to marry also. So 8 of us, 7 were clear about joining. So after BTech was over, 5 remained. So 5 joined, one changed ashram after 1.5 year. He remained brahmachari for 1.5, then he changed. 4 remained. So another changed ashram after 5 years. So 3 remained. Then one changed ashram after 14 years. 2 remained. And the last one who was with me, he changed ashram after 20 years of remaining in ashram. At the age of 43 or 42, he went down. I am the single fellow, the humble servant, fit for nothing. So I remained in the ashram only. so, so I saw all my friends how they kept changing their decision, but I did not get disturbed. Why? Because I was into Prabhupada books, into it thoroughly. So, Dhiras Tatrana Muhyati. One who is in knowledge, he never gets disturbed like that. Can you imagine your 6 other friends who are your batchmates? We all 8 of us got initiated together. One batch, 1998. One after other, we got initiated. Our names are also one after other. I got initiated, second got, third got, fourth got. We are 108 who got initiated, but we wait 8 were one after other, as Radhesham Prabhu's counsels. Cut. One of us, second of us, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. So 6 of your friends, they were deciding to be brahmachari, and then after years later, you remain alone. How much it could be discouraging? Yes or not? But I'm not discouraged. Now I'm telling the whole boys in Bangalore, Hyderabad, Kanpur, Varanasi, Prayagraj, everywhere, Pune, that you all should join as brahmacharis. So after seeing so many of my friends fluctuating and leaving ashram, how can I, after remaining, I should say, see, it is very difficult. I have seen my own friends. Many said could not join. Those who joined, they also left. Better not join. I don't tell that. I tell join. Everybody should join. In fact, I tell girls should also join. Married Matajis also should join. Everybody should join as brahmachari and practice brahmachari life for few years. And afterwards they can decide. If they want to continue lifelong, continue. Otherwise want to get married, get married. Why? Because of reading Prabhupada books. One can practice exclusive dependence on Krishna in brahmachari life, which is the goal. That's why I tell you. So reading Prabhupada books is very, very important. You all know the Iras Tatrana Muyat. It is not just for Dehinosmin Yatade. One passes through childhood, boyhood, youth, old age, and death. So many changes will happen in life. So many you see your own body changing. Most of you are in 2022 age period, isn't it? But 20 years later, you will be something like what I was few years back. I am 48 almost now. So you will also be 48 years old. Your body will change. The way I was dancing when I was 22 year young boy, like you all, now I don't dance like that. Morning I saw many of you are jumping in Mangalarti. So I was thinking, wow, can I jump like that? Maybe one jump, two jumps, but not like you jumped. You were dancing, I think, 5-10 minutes. I cannot dance so vigorously for 5-10 minutes. That body is different. Body has changed. Mm. So you will see a lot of changes in your body, maybe in your mind, in your consciousness. But if you are Krishna conscious, you will see positive changes, especially in consciousness. So you'll be very happy. But you'll be undisturbed if you read Prabhupada book. So that is second part of soul score. And third is hearing some lecture of Prabhupada or Guru Maharaj or some senior devotee. You have audio hearing apart from morning program. This is all apart from morning program. Some sadhana cards may have seva, physical services. That may be there. Marks may be there. Marks may not be there. That is no need to worry. We will do some service. But that also should be ensured that we are all performing some service. We will perform. Otherwise, one will be expelled from youth center or from temple. Brahmachari will be kicked out, get lost. You're not. One brahmachari was sick for 1-2 months. This was 22, 23 years back. So because he was sick, he was given full rest. He was lying. He was given food, means prasadam, and his clothes were washed. It's understood. Sick, whatever. I don't remember what he had. Sickness, some health issue. So then after 1 month, okay, he is recovered, but slowly. So 2 months got over. So he was rendering 2 hours of services daily. So then manager said, Prabhu, this is very less. He said, no, no, I was sick. They said, it's okay. When you are sick, you are given 0 hours of service. Hmm? You are given full time. No services there. Now you are not sick. Now you have to, 2 hours is very less. He said, no, I cannot do. So then Radheshyam called him to office. Said, Prabhu, you are brahmachari, you are young boy, young brahmachari. 2 hours is very less. You have to do minimum 6 hours. He said, no, 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 Prabhu, I cannot do 2 hours only. Radheshyam would say, no question. Minimum 6 hours every brahmachari has to work. Services in temple. So he did not agree, so he left temple. He went to other temple. Thought Pune is not the only brahmachari ashram. There are so many ashrams. This is 22 years back. Still in India, you can say at least 40, 50 nice ashrams, or at least 20, 30 ashrams were there. Bombay, Mayapur, Vrindavan, like that. So he went in another place, and they said 8 hours of services daily. And he was shocked. In Pune, they were saying 6. Here they are saying even 2 more hours. He said, no, no, I can do 2 hours. They said, no question. You cannot enter in our temple. So he was out. So if somebody is not ready to render services, he will be expelled only, even if he is a brahmachari. You understand? Eh? So we will render services, but the spiritual aspects are very important. What time you complete your japa, morning hours, with quality, then reading Prabhupada books, hearing some lectures, audio lectures, etc. Apart from morning program. And for bodily part, is bodily score, daytime, sleep should be less than half an hour. Ideally, no rest required. Night only you cover up all your rest. And sleep before 10, get up by 4 o'clock. So that. Any question on feeling sadhana God?
In Sadhna, there is a column for day sleep also. If we sleep for
That is just because you are accustomed to sleeping in the day, that's why. But ideally, it should not be there. Ideally, you should not sleep in the daytime. So many people go for offices, those who are sincere ones. Do they sleep in the daytime? They don't sleep. Bank workers and all. Means those who are lethargic and lazy fellows, irresponsible, they may be sneaking out and somewhere they are sleeping without the boss knowledge. Boss comes to me, you will go and give a kick only to them, not to scooter. Because it is not entertaining. So many people do business in the daytime. Do they sleep in the daytime? This daytime sleep is useless, according to Ayurveda. I already told that. Any other question? See, the concept is spiritual also, or Vedic also, because the boss for health is sun. Surya Dev is Arogya Devata, health god. So he is in the office. This universe is the office, the sky. So he comes in the office morning 6:30, 7 o'clock, and he goes out of the office evening 6, 6:30. He's in the office in the afternoon, and you are nicely sleeping. Boss, you work in the office. I will take rest. He says, Acha, I will give you a kick. So you will have health issues if you sleep in the daytime. So for having good health, you should not sleep in the daytime. Boss is working in the office and you are sleeping. What will you think? Yes, isn't it? Any other question?
In sadhana that there are like timings and according to the that we have marks. So like if we can like little late or like about that time.
Then whatever is the time marks, that much you give. Na? Be honest. The whole purpose is to make you very honest. Now you are trying to manipulate. No, 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 no. Like one brahmachari. My God. No, there I think daytime sleep, according to Vaishnava etiquette, not sadhana card. Vaishnava etiquette says if you sleep more than 1 hour in the daytime, you should take bath. So that brahmachari would sleep and he would put alarm clock of 59 minutes later. The height of insincerity, man. And I said, what is this? You slept, take bath. He said, no, Prabhu, I did not sleep for 1 hour. 59 minutes, I said. So, my God, there cannot be any better escapist than yourself. Too much, na? Just by 1 minute before getting up, he's not taking bath. And he says, bona fide. Vaishnava etiquette says, if you sleep for more than 1 hour, you should take bath. I did not sleep for 60 minutes, 59 minutes only. So don't be dishonest. Be honest. Simple. Any other? Like word, not that I dislike, but why to add it? While hearing lecture, Prabhu, while hearing lecture, why to add like, so much like? How many of you observed that you have a lot of like word in your sentences? In South India, it is too much. I knew South Indians like masala this idli sambar, but I never knew that they like word so much. But last 10, 15 years, I'm seeing so many of the devotees like Prabhu. I have a question. Like, Arre, don't ask like question. Ask the question. Hmm. Like you are lover of like. I tell many devotees, you love Sadhna Mataji so much. Why are you such a great lover of Sadhna Mataji? So many devotees, oh जी मेरा साधना नहीं हो रहा है. You are such a great lover of Sadhna Mataji. नहीं नहीं, I don't love any Mataji. But you said ना, साधना नहीं हो रहा है. साधना के बिना कैसे जीऊँ मैं? You are such a great lover of Sadhna Mataji. And Prabhuji, Mataji, I never heard it. Sadhana we say. What is Sadhana Mataji? I never hear this word from anybody. Only you say that in whole ISKCON world. Hmm. Think and speak. Pause. Let your subtle body be prepared for what you want to ask and then ask. There it is okay. Many options like is okay. But if you say like Prabhu, I have a question. Prabhu, I have a question like that is improper. See, like is a bona fide word, that is okay. We have many options like that is okay. I am not saying that eradicate, wipe off this word like from English. No, it is bona fide word. Hmm. Whatever inspires you that time you do, and sadhana card basic needs should be fulfilled, basic requirements. Let's say I don't know what is your sadhana card saying, but by 10 o'clock we should complete our 16 hours. So that means it's almost compulsory. Early morning hours only we have to complete our chanting. Then daytime 1 hour reading. So then 1 hour reading we'll have to do. Mm. And then hearing, let's say, I don't know how much, 15, 20 minutes daily. So you'll have to do that. So the basic quota requirement should be done first. Then you have time, you could do whatever. Then choice is there. That is his expectation. It is helping him maybe. He is following that. That's why I saying. You have to follow your authorities, local authorities. What sadhana card says, this is first. In that also adjustments can be made. I have made sadhana card for grihasthas also. So in that sadhana card there is a monthly payment also is there. 10% of the salary. I can show you one how I have designed for that. And the service in the temple, and then preaching sankirtan at home. Every grihastha should have half an hour sankirtan, so I have designed for some grihasthas. So 30 minutes. So every Monday he sends me sadhana card report. So in that I see whether every day he did 30 minutes kirtan or not. Accordingly marks are also there. So that is first and foremost in one sense. Apart from that, time is there, your choice.
I feel sometimes when I hear some lecture a long stretch, for example, proper lecture me for 1 hour, 2 hours, then I feel more nourished than hearing like short lectures of this speaker and this speaker.
So I don't know what is your sadhana card. You can approach your counselor personally and say, Prabhu, instead of this every day 15-20 minutes, is it okay for me once in a week, 1-2 hours of hearing continuous? And he will agree. Why will he object? Generally, he will not have objection. So that individual can have changed pattern, not a problem. Yes, any other?
In camp, really good hearing, you get difficult to give time.
No problem. That time you should ask your counselor beforehand only. That is it okay for this week or these 3 days of camp? We don't follow that pattern of sadhana. He will say yes. All that is compensated by hearing so many classes. During camps, so many classes we hear. Daily we hear 1 hour class in the morning, but during camps, daily 5, 6, 7, 8 hours classes we hear. So all your reading, everything can be merged in that hearing only for those 2, 3, 4 days of camp in consultation with the counselor. Like that. In camps also you can read if you don't waste time doing prajalpa with others. But sometimes in the camp we have all India camp or devotees from many places are there get together. So we may want to discuss something. So it's fine. So in that case, reading those 3, 4 days. And whosoever is giving class based on Prabhupada books. In that way it is being covered. Any other?
Sometimes sleeping in the night, late night, it becomes like a trap.
That's an exception. There is an exception to every rule. But exception should not become the rule. You understand? You are supposed to sleep before 10 o'clock. That is the rule. But exception is there. Sometimes you are traveling or your mother is coming somewhere at 11 o'clock to station. That is exceptional. In 365 days, it may happen. 20, 30 days, something like that. But if all 360 days of the 365 days of the year, you are always going for late night. So then that means that exception became rule for you, which is not proper. That means you are conducted more by passion, or could be ignorance also sometimes. The whole purpose of sadhana card is to bring you to the mode of goodness. So we have to, in case some difficulties faced or we will be facing soon, we should consult beforehand with our counselor, mentor, whosoever is their guide. Say that Prabhu, for next 1 week my lifestyle is going to be very heavy. Camps are there, this is there, that is there. What? How should I manage? So he may give some guidelines based on his mature experience. And beforehand only we know how to tackle the upcoming irregular lifestyle like that.
Sometimes we get late in the night. Some people used to say like even though we get late, like say we are sitting at 12 o'clock in the night because of some reason. We should wake up at 4 o'clock, we should do our chanting and after that we can continue to sleep. Sometimes they feel that let me sleep, sound sleep, so that after that if I do chanting then it will be an effective chanting. So what is the good option like?
It all depends on the age and time, place, circumstances. Like when I go late night, sometimes the flight lands at 11 o'clock and I sleep by 12 o'clock. And if I want to get up at 6 o'clock after 6 hours, very difficult because I have sounds, light sleep. 4 o'clock, the brahmacharis get up there in the bathroom. I can hear the bucket tap sound in the bucket. It may overflow. The brahmachari may not be knowing, but I am in the ashram hearing from my room. The brahmachari in the bathroom area, he doesn't know, but I am hearing. So for me, there is no other option. Even if I sleep at 12 o'clock, I'll get up at 4 o'clock generally. because even if I'm in the bed, I'm awake only. So might as well I get up and chant, etc. And that day night I will sleep early, 8 o'clock or something, try to cover up that previous night's lack of sleep. So you have to decide for yourself, your body, your age, your lifestyle, your circumstances, so many factors are there.
It sometimes happens that just I plan my day and I end up putting my bed everything at 9:30 or something. But some service comes up. I remember something.
You remember, that is your problem.
Yeah,
That
I
means,
forget
that
to
means you forgot. So that's why all things should be on Monday. In our NIT Warangal wise, I had provided Excel sheet to everyone, Krishna willing. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 1, 1 to 2, till 9 p.m. 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. And every devotee with pencil had to write. After morning program, Monday morning, that sheet everybody would bring, and with pencil they would write. So let's say college, 8 to 5, let's say, most of the days, someday college bunk or leave or whatever. So they would write there. And I told them it should be always in your pocket, and any given time of the day you should take it down and see what is written in that day at that time, and are you doing that. If you're not doing that, that means Maya has cheated you. If there is genuine reason, it's okay. Suddenly college arranged, it was holiday, but college arranged extra classes. So it was not written there, but what to do now? Compulsory extra classes. So that is okay. But otherwise you are sleeping that time. Hmm? So that means Maya cheated you. So we should, remembering means remembering to write down. So your schedule should be ready every Monday morning. Your schedule for whole week should be ready as far as the knowledge is there of the week. We have knowledge, isn't it? Like you knew this weekend is going to be in Tirupati. So you had known this, you had been knowing this. So then you keep it. Saturday, Sunday, not so much studies. We'll be in Tirupati, more chanting, dancing, singing, all that. Like that. But next week, like Monday onwards, now you know what is going to be pattern for you. I know my pattern. Everybody knows. So write down with pencil. And some changes happen. Holiday is there but extra classes, or college was there but mass bunk. So then you pencil only, no, you erase it and you write the changed pattern now, whatever, like that. So it should be there. Forgetting should not be there. To the degree we have ignorance in our existence, to that degree we will be forgetting things. So best way is to write down. Everything should be written down. Here also I have taken the printout of this schedule and I have written down where to get notes from, some things here and there, so that I don't miss out. And I'm keeping the schedule in front of me as a schedule, so that I try to cover almost all the things which are mentioned there. One should be very systematic. Prabhupada said ISKCON will grow by organization and intelligence. In the midnight, he told personal servant, get Giriraj. So he got up, went to Giriraj Maharaj's room, woke him up. So Prabhupada is calling. He got up, he saw the watch, 12 o'clock midnight. So 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock it was. 1 o'clock, Prabhupada is calling me. Why? What happened? What is that urgent thing? So when he came, Prabhupada said, I have a question for you, Giriraj. And he was wondering, I should ask question to Prabhupada or Prabhupada should ask question to me. So he said, anyway, yes, Prabhupada, what is that? How will ISKCON grow? And he was wondering, who knows ISKCON founder Acharya is yourself. In the mind he was thinking, who knows how ISKCON will grow? You only have been growing ISKCON. But Prabhupada asked, so he said, by chanting nicely. Prabhupada said, no. Then he said, reading books. Prabhupada said, no. So many questions, answers. Then Prabhupada only, he asked Prabhupada, you tell. Prabhupada said, by organization and intelligence. So you have to be highly organized. You have seen multinational companies and many of the things, like maybe seminars you have seen, get-togethers, freshers party, send-off party, how they are is quite well organized. Otherwise, all boys and girls will shout, "What nonsense!" They said 5 o'clock the function will begin. Now it is 7:30. Still, it has not begun. You understand? So people will blame you. ISKCON is very famous for clean temples and punctuality. They know 4:30 in the morning, conch will blow. So how much goodwill we have earned in public because of our Prabhupada said deity worship means cleanliness, punctuality, and sincerity. Three things. To Shilavati Mataji said. So we follow that and we are famous for being very good, well organized, and all intelligent people are there in ISKCON. IITians, NITians, engineers, doctors, lawyers, IS officers. So how we fellows who are so educated, how can we be unorganized and unintelligent fellows? Isn't it? At least some idea is there, na, of the week coming or month coming. So then accordingly, write down things how you are going to do things. A place for everything and everything in place. Just like for this bottle, this is the place. After the class is over, this bottle should go in the room, the rack. So place should be allotted, and the keep place a thing should be kept in the place. Likewise, time. You understand? That is as far as cleanliness, neatness. But as far as organized life means, things you after your dhoti kurta where you put for drying, that also should be fixed. After that, what time you fold your dhoti kurta, that time also should be more or less fixed. And then where you keep your washed dhoti kurtas, gamchas, copings, all should be so well organized. Just by seeing you folding your dhoti kurta, people should understand it is 5 p.m. Prabhu is folding a dhoti kurta, must be 5 p.m. Around 5 p.m. See, how many of you are like that? Those who are in the mode of goodness, they are so well organized and like fixed. My water drinking times are fixed, quantity is fixed. You have seen? I drink water in the class. The time is more or less fixed. See, watch is in front of me. So I know what time I have taken prasad and what time I have to take water. What time I have to take milk. Things are fixed, specified, well. So punctuality. To be well organized. You will be very successful, or the most successful people are highly organized in their life. Their places are fixed, their timings, the way they do things should be well organized. And one more topic here is mode of goodness lifestyle. In one sense, I covered while being with first years and with this second topic also. But mode of goodness is what is the middle path I was telling in the afternoon. Don't go to the extremes. And goodness is very effective. Mm. And this goodness is not the goal. This is the, we can say the, just like the swimmers, they go to that swimming tank up, and there is a cantilever beam kind of structure and spring, and then he goes there and he jumps little bit, and then he goes up somersaulting, and then he enters in the swimming tank and he's sing. The goal is to swim in the swimming tank, but before that he uses that beam, whatever it is, springboard, and he jumps. It gives spring motion, and then he takes on. So like that, goodness should be used. Or we may use uh, going to airport is like being in goodness, or sitting in the plane. The goal is not sitting in the plane only, goal is to reach another city, but plane is used or train is used. So like that, we should use the mode of goodness to be situated in the mode of pure goodness, to be very Krishna conscious. And goodness has two characteristics, sukham and jnanam. You should be in knowledge. Dhirastatra na muhyati. So that will naturally lead to humility, that will naturally lead to steadiness. Nishtha will soon come. In fact, anartha nivrutti means anarthas of passion and ignorance are being removed. In sadhu sang, in shraddha, sadhu sang and bhajan kriya stage, passion and ignorance is quite high. In anartha nivrutti stage also it is there, but it is going away slowly slowly. And by the time you reach nishtha, we are in the mode of goodness. Mostly 75% you are in goodness. Hmm? And 25% passion and ignorance combined, that is okay. But 75% of goodness is reached when you enter in nishtha stage. But anyway, nishtha ruchi asakti, by the time you are in bhava and prem, you are in pure goodness. So goodness also has some contamination of passion and ignorance, that is all removed. With no passion, no ignorance, purely goodness, pure goodness. Sattvam vishuddham vasudeva shabditam. Vasudev platform is from where Vasudev is born. From pure goodness, Vasudev it is called. From there, bhakti is born in one sense. So Vasudev gives birth to Vasudev, Krishna. So from pure goodness, pure bhakti can be practiced. But at least nishtha should be there, and it is in the namabhas phase also. Namaprad means basically we commit offenses because of passion and ignorance, mistakes of the mind and mistakes of the heart. Mistakes of the mind means I tell somebody I'm feeling thirsty, could you give me a glass of water, and he brings a glass of water and he pours water on my head only. Arey, I was thirsty, I wanted to put water in my mouth, you poured water on my head only. So he got stuck somewhere. So he did not want to pour water on my head, but by mistake it happened. So it's a mistake of the mind. This is because of ignorance. He was inattentive, absent-minded. But passion means, hey, Prabhuji is speaking, very hot Prabhu, and hitting us also. इनको थोड़ा ठंडा ही कर देता हूँ. I will appear to be stumbling, but my main goal is to pour water on his head only. So that is mistake of the heart. That is because of envy, because of passion. So that is not good. But both these things can be eradicated when we come to the mode of goodness. All the slogans I already said. They are recommending mode of goodness. So, lot of glories. But we are not attached to goodness. We use it in the service of the Lord. Goal is not to be situated in the mode of goodness, but just to be used. Any question?
So, being in goodness, we can be in goodness by reading Prabhupada.
Yes. Nityam Bhagavad Nashta Prayashu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavad Seva. When you serve Vyakti Bhagavad and book Bhagavad, then you come to the mode of to Nishta. And Nishta means what? Tada Rajastamo Bhavaha Kama Lobha Adayashe Chetayete Ranaviddam Stitam Sattve Prasidati. You are in the mode of goodness, Stitam Sattve. You are situated in Sattva Guna. Prasidati. That's why you are very blissful. Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma Na Shochati Na Kangshati. But when you do Vyakti Bhagavad and book Bhagavad service, then the anathas are removed. Tada rajas tamo bhava, the influences of the mode of passion and ignorance, characterized by lust and greed, kama lobha adeshe, cheta eter anaviddam, consciousness is purified. And when is situated in the mode of goodness, thereby is very, very blissful, joyful, cheerful. Siddham satve prasidati. प्रसन्न है वो एकदम. Yes. Any other? You should be all the time cheerful. Chant Hare Krishna and be happy. Not chat and be miserable. So do chatting, they become miserable. Chanting. Any question online? Satisfied? Cheerful? If you are on spiritual platform, Brahma Bhoot. Don't be a bhoot in the mode of ignorance. If you are Brahma Bhoot, you realize you are not body, you are spiritual. Prasannatma, cheerful. Na shochati. That is passion. No, na shochati means ignorance is not there. You don't lament, oh, IIT was not the goal. IIM was the goal. ISC was the goal. But what to do? 2 attempts, both failed. I landed even I. Don't lament on what happened and all that. That is gone. Past is past. Past is history. Future is a mystery. Be in the present tense. As much as passion and ignorance is there, you keep lamenting about the past. That means mind is highly dominated by ignorance, or your mind takes you to future. Oh, after passing out, I will take job nothing less than super company, super dream company. Are you will be alive or not for campus interview? That is the first question. Whether you get selected or not, that is second question. After selection, whether you remain alive to join the company or not, that is third question. Before joining, you are dead or alive, that is fourth question. So don't keep dreaming about future. You know that what that called Shakespeare or somebody. He was dreaming. I'm going to take this milk to another city and I'll sell it for more cost. And with the profit, I will get more cows, more milk. Then I will increase the business. I will marry a very beautiful girl, and she'll be so obedient, loyal, faithful, chaste to me. And in case she says, I will not do this, I'll say, what? Chal hut. And then the milk fell down. Other point. It collapsed. All milk got mixed in the soil. And all the future dreams and my becoming prosperous, marrying, all ended with the beginning only. It was the end of his beginning. So one should not be living in the dreamland. They say that dreamland, dream girl, but you should be in the present tense. Then you are cheerful. Those who are in the past, They keep brooding. Oh, this I could have done, that could have happened, that person could have said like this, that person should not have said like that. Keep lamenting. And those who are hankering, I wish I joined that company or I joined here. You know, don't be in the past or present, or past and future. Be in the present. Then you are very cheerful. But mind will not be, uncontrolled mind will take you to past or future. It will not allow you to be in the present tense. How many of you seen that during chanting? Yesterday, oh, I did not read Prabhupada books. Yesterday. Arey rascal, that is done. Forget it. Today you read Prabhupada books, but later, now you chant Hare Krishna. That's why this is study while you study, play while you play. Children while playing, they homework I have not done. And while studying, oh, my friends are playing in the playground. So they are never focused. What activity is being done, they are not focused in that. They are thinking of other activity. So you have to be in the present tense to be cheerful. Okay. Yes.
Some of my friend devotees, equal devotees, are cheerful, means they will talk joyously, but my nature is not joyous too. If what should I do? Will they, if they take off?
Be joyous. They will take offense. Why? If you commit offense, they will take. If you give them offense, they will take.
If I don't talk like that,
Not necessarily. Introvertish people don't talk so much. I also avoided talking in my life to great extent. That's how I could read proper books twice. All the books I read twice. That is possible only when you don't talk too much. Too much talking, talking, talking. It's a sign of material desires in the heart also. Because what happens, you cannot give shape to your material desires. So you end up talking. At least you feel satisfied. I said, I'll be going to UK for higher studies. But you are not able to go. So you feel, at least I spoke. You feel satisfaction. I could not do it grossly, but verbally I did it. So one should not be living in dreamland. So no problem. In case some friend of yours says, "What is this? You don't talk to me." Say, not like that, bro. As such, I am introvertish. I don't talk to people so much. But I like you. I appreciate. I have seen you. You attend morning program daily. You chant very sincerely. I get a lot of inspiration from it. But sorry, I'm not so expressive in my speech. But I appreciate all devotees. Don't keep thinking about it. Maybe devotees are taking offense. If you are not offering offense, why will they take offense? If they take offense, that is their problem. Okay, you did not distribute cakes, and all devotees feel that they received cake from you. Right? Their problem. You're not your problem. Lot of mental platform is there for devotees. What happens? Gross physical level we are not having. First of all, mating and defending not allowed. Only eating, sleeping. 24 hours you cannot eat. 24 hours you cannot sleep. 6 hours you will sleep. 1 2 hours you will eat. So a lot of more time is there, which cannot be engaged in mating and defending. So then only option is mental platform. To keep thinking, maybe this devotee doesn't like me. He likes me a lot. Maybe this, maybe that. How many of you heard devotee conversing? Prabhu, you did not do that service. I thought you will do. Abba, Prabhu, I thought you will do. How many of you have heard some kind of conversation? He thought he will do, he thought he will do, and nobody did. Both are very thoughtful, and both are unfit, useless for practical services. Both think that he will do. Nobody did. Clarify, na? So many devotees, guesswork goes a lot with Indians and with devotees a lot. Prabhu, you were in temple? No, I was not in temple. I was in Tirupati. Oh, acha. I thought you went to Kunjabera temple. Why you thought? You asked me na. You asked me. Are you Paramatma in my heart? Or the external representative, my spiritual master outside? Ask me na. My life. Many people, you watch devotees, how much they keep speculating. Isn't it? Like we say, na, is it 4 o'clock, Prabhu? Ask na, what is the time, Prabhu? And most of the time, your guess will be wrong. How many of you have guessed and the guess was wrong? That shows your mind is not pure. It's quite impure. Ask. That's why inquiry is there. Pranipat Pariprashne. Most of us don't inquire, we only guess. Mental platform we should get down from. Brahmachari particularly lot of mental platform if he is not focused in spiritual life. Brahmachari and mind. Mind and brahmachari. Brahmachari and mind. Mind and brahmachari. It's a mental game for him if he is not thoroughly engaged in spiritual activities. Morning program he doesn't attend. He doesn't read proper books. He does gossiping, prajalpa with other brahmacharis. Sleeps in the daytime. So for him, lot of mental platform. How much he will eat, how much he will sleep. Mating, defending not allowed. So a lot of mental platform for brahmacharis. If they are not focused in their lives. Should we end? Should end now. I think. By being on spiritual platform. Prabhupada said, no? Hare Krishna Mahamantra, it springs not from sensuous platform, mental platform, intellectual platform, Hare Krishna. It transcends all four and it comes from spiritual platform. So we have to chant attentively. As His Holiness Gopal Goswami Maharaj would say, root cause of all problems is inattentive chanting. And solution to all our problems is attentive chanting. Simple. So you should do anything. 99% of our advancement in spiritual life depends on chanting. So whatever it takes to chant nicely, you have to be ready. If you feel sleepy, walk and chant. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says recently, I think His Holiness Chandramauli Maharaj said, if you are feeling sleepy in chanting, walk and chant. Still you feel sleepy, sleep for some time. Get up and then chant. He says, Bhaktivinoda Thakur. You are walking and sleeping. How well qualified you are for sleeping, isn't it? While walking, you are sleeping. That means very dangerous problem. Either you did not rest well in the night, something big problem is there. Otherwise, how can somebody be walking and sleeping? You understand? So then he says, sleep for some time and then chant. Should we end? Okay. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Samaveta Gaura Bhakta ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande. You can ask personally. What do you want to ask?
That regarding mind pushing us either in future or past. What is the solution for that?
Coming to the mode of goodness, we already discussed sadhana, God feeling, reading Prabhupada books, serving Vyakti Bhagavats, attentive chanting. All